Hey, how's it going everybody? This is Felix Shim. So this will be my third video that I am making for YouTube. I mostly want to make it into a financial channel. Maybe once I get more experience, I can make another channel talking about motorcycles, maybe guns, or even maybe working out. So today I just want to talk about what you need to know about the payroll tax holiday. People at my work are talking about it. A lot of people are kind of unsure exactly what it was. And I'm sure a lot of you out there are pretty curious on what exactly this is. So what happened was in early August, President Trump signed a executive order to provide a payroll tax holiday for American workers. So from September 1st to December 31st of this year, for those who are making less than $4,000 per biweekly pay period, or people who make less than $104,000 a year is eligible for this tax deferment. Uh, So this relief does not flow to jobless people, just to people who are still drawing a paycheck. So typically what happens is employees and employers pay each half of the total of 12.4% of the Social Security tax due for each worker. So, but under the executive order, employers may choose to refrain from withholding the 6.2% from employees for Social Security, but which means the employers will still have to contribute their own portion for each worker. So according to this article, the deferred amount won't incur penalties or interest, or according to Trump's order, but guidance released by the IRS on August 28th specifies that deferred payroll taxes must be paid between January 1st and April 30th of 2021. So any tax that isn't repaid within that window will be subject to interest and penalties. Employers could collect those penalties from their employees if necessary. So my job does not give us an option whether or not we can opt out. So we will have to go through with the deferment. And unless Congress passes a bill saying that this will be a tax forgiveness and not a tax deferment, my wife and I will have to pay it back at the beginning of the next year, the 6.2% of our paycheck. So for my wife and I, we will be getting a little under $300 together for our biweekly paycheck. So my wife and I discussed it. Our plan is to invest that extra cash with the money we already put in the market each pay period. And when it comes to paying it back, it will only affect our ability to invest and not our ability to pay our bills, food, and necessities. If you're worried about the tax deferment and don't know how to approach the situation, the very first thing you should do is to look at your pay stub and figure out how much Social Security tax will be taken out of your paycheck. Or calculate 6.2% for your biweekly or monthly paycheck. Second is, each time you get paid, put that amount away into your savings account. Do not spend that money. This is the money you would have never gotten anyways if it weren't for this executive order. And when the time comes to pay them back, you can use the money you set aside. And other than being a slight inconvenience, so remember to set that money aside. This should not affect your financial situation at all. And if Congress passes the bill saying that you don't have to pay back the money, you will have the extra money in your bank to spend or invest or pay off some bills. Then you can go ahead and use that money. So unless that extra money will not affect you when it comes time to pay back in January, I would not even think about spending it. You do not want to owe the IRS money. Just set it aside like I mentioned earlier and hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. So like I mentioned earlier, this is only my third YouTube video that I recorded and edited and put it on YouTube for my channel. I still have so much to learn about editing, so much to learn about, putting in actual videos instead of just having a picture on there with my voice. I can definitely use more on how to speak properly. I can definitely use more practice. So if you guys can press the like button and subscribe to my channel, it's going to help out a lot. I'm going to try my best to make my content better and better each week. My goal for now is to update a video on Monday and Friday, so 2 times a week. And I will try my best to definitely keep that up, to keep that schedule up. And I'll try to improve my quality of videos, even if it's a tiny subtle thing that only I can notice on each videos. I will try my best to make small changes here and there, and from then on maybe I can start improving my videos. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.